Oh shit. Hey you guys, so today we're going to be testing out a bunch of new makeup, you guys. We've got a full face of first impressions to test out today, minus foundation. But that is about it, and concealer maybe. I got a lot of requests to play with the Bare Necessities palette. I'm also going to be playing around with some of the Nars stuff that we had just recently reviewed. I have been posting every day, and I post in the morning, so if you guys are wondering where my videos are, they come first thing in the morning now, around 8 o'clock. I'm trying to figure out my time schedule, exactly like what time in the morning I'm going to be posting, but 8 o'clock seems to be like right there where it's working out really well for me. I haven't ruled out yet if I'm going to be a daily content creator. That is my goal this year, but I want to give myself a little bit of a leeway before I completely go on social media and say, hey, I'm a daily content creator, here are my days, yada yada yada. So I have a couple of primers here in my collection. I've got this Milk Makeup one in a blue. I've got the TACHA, I've got the TACHA Silk Canvas, and I have the Good Molecules. So these two I just recently received in a giveaway from Ashley Lamora. If you guys don't know, she's a beauty content creator here on YouTube as well. I'll link her down below. She's got really good everyday content, but I won her giveaway and these came in there. Super excited because I've never tried any of this stuff. But I also really wanted to try out the Good Molecules. This is a silicone-free priming moisturizer. It's supposed to hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. It's kind of thick, but so it's got a nice milky white consistency to it. Do you guys like my broken nail? I have 2 broken nails, one on each of my ring fingers. It's kind of awesome because it actually works out really nicely for when I put on eye cream, because anytime I wear nails, I stab myself in the face. So while that's sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and let that sink into the skin for a few moments. Oh, my hair. So I'm gonna go in with the TACHA Silk Canvas Primer. This is just their sample size, which I had actually planned to pick this up a while ago to see how it worked, but then I ended up picking up the Putty Primer from, what is it, e.l.f., and I really didn't care for it at all. Like, I did not see that great of a difference. Honestly, what's this stuff supposed to do? I don't even know. I don't have anything new for foundation. The only thing I have for foundation that is the newest are these Stay Naked foundations from Urban Decay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this really quickly and I'll be right back. I went ahead and I also did my brows off camera because there's nothing new there, but we're gonna move into concealer. So for concealer, Influencer actually sent me this light shifter. This is the Becca Brightening Concealers. These are what they look like. They sent me 2 shades to try out, and then it has like a little doe foot applicator along with it as well. So these are supposed to brighten, blur, and conceal with light, not heavy pigment. It uses life-shifting pigments to brighten the complexion and add natural luminosity. It says that it retails for $28, and I'm going to use the shade 2.5, which is Gamma Ray. You can use this throughout the day. Okay. I see a little bit of light reflecting. Do you see that? I kind of like it. It gives like a dewy finish to the skin. Although I don't know how dewy it's going to look after I set it, because I definitely have to set underneath my eyes. It minimized my darkness just a little bit and gave it a little bit of a highlight, you can see. Can you tell, like right in there? So it is more highlighted. The only thing I'm finding with this is once I set it, are you going to be able to see the highlight? I don't know. This is the Hourglass Veil Powder, and I'm just going to use it with a sponge to set. Like once you set it, the luminosity goes away, but I mean, it covered. I didn't expect it to cover because it's super lightweight. Okay, there's still a little bit of glow to it. Can you see that? Just a little bit of glow. I'm okay with that. It definitely doesn't feel like I'm wearing any concealer though, which I'm kind of enjoying. I am going to set the rest of my face. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay I think this is called the Urban Decay Stay Naked The Fix, and I'm in the shade 40NN. I freaking love this powder. This is hands down an amazing powder, you guys. And I mentioned it in my beauty favorites because I was like, I know for a fact I'm going to fall in love with this powder. We're going to be going in with the Bare Necessities palette. This here is by Colourpop. I'm going to take the shade Full Expose, and I'm just going to use that to set my eyes really quick. I'm going to take the shade Banter, and I'm going to use it on a Morphe R37. And I'm going to dust that on the top of my eyes as my entire transition shade. So I'm going to pull that into the inner corner and the outer corner as well. I love this color. I feel like it pulls off such a warm tone, like almost a pinkish brown tone. I really like the way that this color translates on the lid. I'm going to take a mix of All For You and Act a Fool, and I'm going to use that for the inner and outer corners. And then to blend that out, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a bigger brush. This here is a Luxie 231, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of Hot Gossip. And I'm just going to use that to blend out these edges. I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of Taboo and pop that right here on the inner corner, just for a little bit more depth. So I've got that cut crease going on there. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Idle Hour, which is this really nice frosty shade, and I'm going to apply that right here at the top, like that. And then I'm going to fade it into this Revel shade. There it is. So it's going to go kind of gradient. Let's take a little bit of glitter. I'm going to take this Liquid Catsuit by Wet n Wild, and I'm going to use a really thin liner. I'm going to take this Zoeva brush, and I'm going to use that and apply that right here at the top. Let that dry. Let me go ahead and work on this side and try to get them even, and I'll be right back. Let's start off with Spyglass, which is the black in the lower lash line, and we're going to fade that out. And then I'm going to take Taboo again. Actually, I'm going to take Velveteen, and I'm going to use it to kind of start blending it out a little bit more. I'm going to prep my lashes for some falsies, but I am going to go in with this mascara. This is a new mascara by Maybelline. It's called the Falsies Lash Lift, which looks like this. And then here is the wand. Ooh, I like that wand. Nice and fluffy. Ooh, I like this formula. I already know it. Got like the nice, like not super runny. It's just a little bit of a thicker consistency. Yeah, I'm totally down for this mascara. It definitely doesn't beat the Exhibitionist mascara. You guys know how much I love it, but this is pretty close. So I want to try out lash extensions, and I think I'm going to try it out for my girlfriend's wedding. She's getting married over in July. She's getting married in Mammoth, and she's actually my best friend from high school, which I'm so excited about. She was in my wedding, and now I'm in her wedding. Her bachelorette party will be in Miami, so I think my plan is to try it out then and see how I like it, and if I love it then I'll probably redo it again for July, because we're going to fly out to California, drop off the kids at my parents' so that they can spend some time with them, because it's a adults-only wedding, and then we're going to drive up to Mammoth from there, and then come back and finish off our little vacation. So I know Jasmine here on YouTube, she's a friend of mine, she does them, and they look freaking bomb, you guys. Like, they look amazing. So every time I see her, I'm like, oh, I want to do false lashes so bad. I'm going to go ahead and pop on some false lashes, and then we will finish up with the face. So lashes are on. They're a bit dramatic. I know. Let's see how long they last today. The inner corner is like bothering me already. So this is a new product from Urban Decay. This is the Stay Naked Threesome, which has got a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. I know that some people were talking about this. It had mixed reviews online when I was looking at it. I know that they had something like this similar a while ago. I think they discontinued it, and people were like hoping it was like the same thing, and it's not. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and test it out. I'm going to try it on the forehead, because it looks a little orange. Whoa, that is really orange on my forehead. Oof. I'm not going to try the blush in here. It's a little too pale for me, but I'm going to try the bronzer. That's all. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to leave it like that and then go in with a contour, because this is way too warm for me. So those are the swatches. Definitely a little too warm, and then that pink, it's just too much for me. We're just gonna move on and ignore the fact that I look very orange, but we're gonna move into the Nars Overlust Cheek Palette. So I'm just gonna take a combination of these two shades. Oh, I love that. It's got like those terracotta tones. I'm just taking my beauty blender and just kind of going around the edges here. I'm going to take a little bit of the Carez Hydrating Face Mist. We're going to go in with the Lancome Dual Finish Highlighting Palette. So here are the 3 shades right here. I think I'm definitely going to go in with this gold shade right there. I think it looks so beautiful. So I'm going to take that gold shade and pop that on the high points of my cheeks really quick. I'm going to go in with my favorite highlighting brush, which is the AOA. Ooh, that's beautiful. All right, to finish off on the lips, I'm actually going to take this Buxom Plump Line Liner in Dolly Danger. And I'm going to line my lips and fill it in. And then to top it, I'm going to go in with Dolly by Buxom Cosmetics as well. I'm going to go in back into the Colourpop palette, and I'm going to take the shade Idle Hour, and I'm going to use that to pop that right on the inner corners. We are completely finished with a full face, you guys. What do you think down below? Let me know what products you want to try and what products you're probably going to skip. I'll let you guys know right now, I'm not the biggest fan of the highlighting concealing apparatus thing. I've set my face or reset my face like 3 times with some powder, and just like it keeps highlighting right here, and I do not like that. Like it's just not my taste at all. And then this Naked Threesome, it definitely looks like I've got some like softness, like a glowy bronzy look, but I don't know that I would wear it on my cheek area, and I'm interested to see today if it like looks orange later. Like it definitely looks orange. I don't know if it's because I'm so much lighter right now. Maybe in the summer it'll look a little bit better. I still play with it because I kind of like the way it looks on my forehead, but I probably wouldn't ever use it like on my cheekbones or anything. I'm impressed with the Good Molecules primer and the Tatcha primer. I feel like my pores actually look a little bit smoother. So I will have another video with another full first impressions of new stuff, because I do have more makeup to play around with too, so keep an eye out. That will be up probably next week. This bow, I'm like super into these scrunchy bows with like this little like, you know, knot in it. I actually got them for Eva for Christmas, but I've been stealing them a lot, and I picked them up at Forever 21. They had like a set of scrunchies for like $3, and these were a couple of them. Jeremy actually picked this one out for Eva, and then I also picked up some at Claire's. Claire's has some really cute scrunchies, and so does Walgreens. The scrunchie brand has really great ones. They have ones that they just came out with like little pearls in them, so take a look over there at Walgreens if you see them. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you guys all in my next video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.